It's Goetze chocolate caramel creams today on the candy aisle. Hey everyone, I'm Jeff, and today I have a review for you of Goetze chocolate caramel creams. Very exciting. It's actually a company I wasn't particularly familiar with, but they reached out to me having seen some videos and asked if I'd be interested in reviewing some of their products. And I said yes, of course, because why wouldn't I be? So the Goetze company, that's spelled Goetze, sent this over, the chocolate caramel creams. This is well, the chocolate variant of their signature product, which are caramel creams. And once I started looking into the company, I realized that I actually had heard of them before. They also make cowtails, which you might have seen around, but I'd seen those before, but I had never actually just seen the straight up caramel creams. Although I don't, I could have easily just missed them. I'm sure there's so many candies in the store these days. These guys are distributed in the United States, and I currently live in Canada, so I don't think they're here now, but I certainly saw cowtails when I was in the state when I did live in the States. They are a American company, family owned, fifth generation, American made since 1895 there, as it says. In 1917, it was started by August Goetze and his son William, and in 1917 they developed their caramel cream process. And it's a caramel, soft caramel, with actually a cream filling inside. And I think that what they say that the thing that distinguishes their caramel from other caramels is that it's wheat based. It's like wheat flour based, which I would imagine would make it taste a little different, but I don't know. I never had this before. I like the little message on the back of the packaging here. If you'll indulge me for just a second here, it says, "Creating memories for 5 generations. My fondest memory of eating caramel creams was when I was visiting my pop-up at the factory and grabbed a handful fresh off the line. I'd poke out the cream and eat the caramel first, saving the rich creamy center for the last. Now, many years later, my brother and I are following the tradition of running the family business. While I've changed my way of eating caramel creams, the one thing that hasn't changed is how we make them. I appreciate your love of our candy and hope you continue making memories of your own," which is Mitchell Goetze signed there at the bottom there. It's kind of a nice, obviously this is like, a nice family brand, and I like that. I like this little guy here too. This little chef, he's kind of cute. So I guess that's the Goetze chef. Let's get into the packaging and see what we got here. So these are the chocolate variety, the original variety. The original SKU of these is vanilla. They've come in different flavors over the years, but currently they come in vanilla, chocolate, apple, and cinnamon, I think, is the other one. I'm trying to remember what the other flavor is. It's something like cinnamon, or was it banana or something like that? Anyway, it doesn't really matter. They've had a couple of different flavors over the years. I imagine you're probably going to see the vanilla or the chocolate as probably the main ones here. And there it is. But it's interesting, especially reading the back there, that the cream really is, I guess, going to be quite different on the inside than the outside. So there you go. I know it's chocolate, but does not, that does not look like a caramel, any kind of a soft caramel, or a milk caramel that I've seen before. But I'm guessing that's the cream in the middle there. It's weird. It's almost like I wonder if they all have that, or if this one's just kind of exploding out the sides. I kind of imagine that it would be all coated on all sides by the cream, or by the caramel, but perhaps not. So let's give this a shot. Well, wow. So that really is quite a difference from the middle to the outside. You can see the middle part just dropped out, a little bit of it. So that's the cream center. Yeah, so I was right here. There's the cream center. And then there's the outer ring sort of caramel. Pretty nice balance between the two. So, it's two kind of distinct flavorings here. Well, more importantly than the flavorings, really the texture even. So, this is it is a soft caramel, but it's a little richer and a little more bitter than I was expecting. But I think that's because it says somewhere that it's made with real milk and, what it is, made with real milk and cream. I don't know. It's made with real cocoa though. This tastes very cocoa-y. Very, like, legit cocoa-y. I don't know. I think I would prefer it if the outer layer was a little sweeter. But the inside, wow, you really can just push it out. Look at that. The inside, this cream filling center, is great. Oh my god. It's like melty in your mouth. One of those kind of things. Very, very good. Other things to say, the outer layer is chewy, but not buttery. Not, like, as much as I was complaining about the caramels in the Quality Street when I reviewed that, after you got through those first couple of like tough bites, it's super rich and really, really delicious. This is not quite as good, the outer caramel, but I really like the inner layer here, and I think this is a nice pairing. It's really different. I don't think I've really had like an outer and inner sort of mixing of a caramel and a cream like this before. You never see that. You always just see caramels on their own, or cream surrounded in darker milk chocolate. So this is certainly something unique. And well, I'm not really sure it's for me. I think it's something that some people would really like. You know what? I was just thinking it has a quality to it like? It has a quality like a Tootsie Roll. That's what it kind of is like. It's like a Tootsie Roll. Yeah. Which is also like a chocolate caramel, I believe. Regardless, it definitely has that sort of taste to it. I'm just going to have a big bite of the whole thing just to kind of, like, because the thing is, what you're going to do is you're going to get this and you have this all at once, right? So you should really know, like, how does it pair together? That's the real question, I would think, in my mind. Because as I'm saying right now, I like the inner layer, and I'm not super keen on the outer layer. But I also think that may be just a personal taste. So hold on a second here. Yeah, okay. So the inner cream layer kind of breaks up and surrounds the outer layer as you're chewing it. And so that's got a nice, it like kind of informs and like highlights the flavor of the caramel surrounding it. And I guess that's what you're getting. It's really interesting. Unfortunately, it doesn't last throughout the whole like chewing experience. Because I like that mixing of the more bitter outer caramel layer and the inner cream layer. But in the end, that's kind of gone, and I'm still left with the caramel layer chewing away. And it's okay, but It's not, it's just not for me. So, this is definitely something that will be to some people's tastes, especially if you like chocolate-flavored caramels, which I guess, I don't know, is that a thing? I don't know if there are a lot of those out there. But yeah, I think most people are probably going for just regular, milk caramel, milk chocolate caramel, not milk chocolate caramel, but you know what I mean, like a caramel, like a regular caramel. But I like the fact that this is something original. I like the fact that it's unique, it's presented interestingly. I like the fact that this is a private sort of family-owned company, and they're obviously trying to make quality product. To put it together nicely. So it's something that's worth checking out, even if, like me, it might not be 100% to your taste. So with that in mind, especially with the sort of innovative design here, Walking the Candy Aisle is going to give the Goetze chocolate caramel creams, I'm going to give it a 3, a very, very high 3 out of 5, almost a 4, but just for my taste. I think other people would try this and they would easily say this is a 4. So anyway, thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. Please click the links that you see on the screen for more reviews. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks very much. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.